one of my sisters and I are only 13 months apart, and because of that, and probably for a bunch of other reasons, her and I went through like a lot of like weird kid phases like together, like at the same time. And one of the weird kid phases that we went through together is where we were obsessed with making potions. Like we would get like the largest pot we could find in my mom's kitchen, and we filled it up with water, and then we would just like find stuff all over the house and in the backyard, and we just put it in the pot, and we like mix it up, and we give it to people and be like, it's a potion, and they'd be like, oh my gosh, like what does it do? And we'd be like, it poisons you, because the reality is most of our potions just poison people, which I don't know, we should probably talk about that in therapy, but that's not the point of this story. The point of this story is the one time we panicked my mom into thinking we poisoned our littlest sister. One day my sister and I had made a potion that we were particularly proud of, and I remember we were trying to get people to drink it, but at this point like people had really wised up that like basically all that was like in any of our potions was just a bunch of garbage we found lying around, and B, whenever they would ask like what's this potion do, we'd be like, it's poison. So a lot of people were like into drinking our potions, but our littlest sister, who must have only been like 3 or 4 at the time, was. And so we gave her some of our potion, and we were like, ha 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 ha. Well, because it was like mostly dirt and stuff, she was like coughing and whatever, and she's like, my stomach hurts, and we were like, because it's poison. And then our mom came over and was like, why is she coughing like that? I mean, my sister were like, we poisoned her with our potion. And our mom was like, you did what to her? And our mom was well aware of our potion making because we've been annoying her with it for weeks. And so she was like, oh, no, it's probably just one of their usual potions. They probably just like found a bunch of salt and mixed it together with dirt and put it in water and gave it to their sister, like whatever. But our littlest sister was just like, I really don't feel good. And so then my mom started to panic because she was like, what if they put something they shouldn't have in the drink? And so she was trying to ask us, like, what did you put in the potion to give to your sister? Because our mom was starting to panic, we were starting to panic, and she's just like, what did you give your sister? And me and my sister just kept shouting, poison! Oh no, what did we do? And then my mom's like, oh my gosh. And so she calls up poison control, and she's just like, okay, how do you know if your kid's been poisoned or not? And poison control's like, what do you mean by that? And then she had to relay the situation, and poison control's like, what is going on? Because then at that point it's 3 little girls screaming and crying, positive that someone had been poisoned. And our mom is like trying to like figure out like what it could have been and calm the situation and go through the house and figure out like what was this, that, and the other thing, and blah 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 blah. And then we almost had to go to the emergency room, and then she had to call my dad up and tell her dad what had happened. And then it was like this whole thing, and he came home and he's like, why do you keep saying you're poisoning people? And me and my sister were like and then the next day my mom went to the store and bought a bunch of those like little yuck stickers and then put them on basically everything in the house, and then we were never allowed to play the potion game again. So that was just a childhood memory I thought I'd share with you guys today. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.